everybody, how's it going? I'm just noticing all the stuff that's going to be happening in the sky, and I thought I better start taking notes and figuring out all this so I can tell you guys about it. So we got Uranus conjuncting Jupiter in Taurus on April 20th. It's at 21 degrees. It's the first time this has happened since 2011. Jupiter is the planet of abundance, fortune, and expansion, joining forces with Uranus, the planet of sudden, electrifying change, rebellion, and revolution. So in the tarot deck, what you have is the Wheel of Fortune and the Tower card, conjuncting. That's a positive aspect. It's so this inspires a whole new cycle of spiritual breakthroughs, innovation, and surprising financial wins and relationship changes. Because Taurus is ruled by Venus, it's about romance and money. So this conjunction sets the tone for the next 14 years in the way you express yourself artistically and celebrate what makes you unique. There might be a promotion out of the blue for some of you, or some of you might meet someone brand new. So think about that. Tower and Wheel of Fortune, lucky, lucky, shock, and awe. How fun is that? So it's coming in conjunct in Taurus on the 20th of April. So get ready, buckle up. Hello. Hello, hello. Okay, so first we're going to start with Aries, and we will see. So it's in your first house, right, Aries? So it's about new money-making endeavors. Confidence skyrockets, and a turn might bring a windfall. It's happening in your second house of income and values. Make sure to check in with your body, with your chakras. How does this new avenue of cash flow with your principles? Let me find you guys on here so I can actually see what you're saying. I'm sorry, I always forget about that. And there we go. Nope. Is that right? Let me find you guys on here. Hello, hello. Okay, so I'm going to do Aries first. And so what I'm going to do now is a little bit of a tarot reading. So we know it's in your second house of income and values. So like seeing like maybe you have a new opportunity and maybe you're going to be asking yourself like, does this fit in with my values? You know, am I doing something that makes sense to my whole body, right? Okay. Angels, spirits, and guides, ancestors, archangels, and ascended masters, and all that is coming from love and light. Thank you so much for the readings today. Let's give some great messages for all the signs, starting with Aries. Tell me what's coming in for them with this conjunction. What's it look like? Okay, so maybe it's telling me that some of you have been really doing a lot of deep thinking, and it's time to like start manifesting. Like I think it's like the Hermit card, the Eight of Cups, and the number one card, which is the manifester, right? The Magician. So it's like you've been in this inner beautiful shell of yourself, right? Trying to figure it out. You're coming out of it and you know what you want. You're manifesting it. You know exactly what you want. And that is beautiful. What do they want? What are they manifesting? A brand new beginning. The end of some kind of really heavy load. Like, I feel like that's maybe why you were in the hermit mode. Like something was just too much for you. So you go inside, you talk to your higher self, get a brand new perspective. And the brand new perspective is leading you to manifest, like leading you to the understanding, like, oh my God, do you realize that as an Aries, you are the emperor, and you can manifest whatever you want? I feel like maybe you're thinking about something, that you liked doing when you were a little kid, and it looks to me like, I don't know, someone like, I don't know, told you it was stupid or told you it wasn't going to get you anywhere. You know what I mean? Like you think about parents sometimes, and like, I feel like, parents are the worst ones to be saying things like they don't even mean to say it, but it sticks with the kid. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what I'm seeing here, is like there's been something that's blocked you from your wish fulfillment. And I think it's doing something you really love doing, something you've loved doing your whole life, since you were a child. But it looks to me like just somebody kind of like stomped all over your dream in a way. But I feel like you're ready to, like, you're reframe that. You're like maybe feeling like, you talk to your higher self. What did the higher self say to Aries spirit? What did they say? What did they find out? What is this new perspective? Show me. Well, that was a heartbreak. But as with any other heartbreak, like, you can move past it, you can move forward. Yeah. I feel like you're going to be getting an opportunity, like it comes out of the blue. You don't see it coming at all. You've got all these cards that say you don't see it coming. This is an offer. Like, it could be like a job offer. It could be like someone that sees what you've been doing. Like, maybe it's a hobby and you've been keeping it to yourself, I think when you get this offer, you're sort of scared. But I feel like you're changing the energy. Yeah. Whatever this new idea is, like, it comes from your heart. It comes from a heart place, a heart space, with this King of Cups being here, right? And I feel like it is kind of like your harvest. That's where you're going to be making it big. I feel like money wise. I feel like inside of your heart too, like, because this is in your money sector, right? So I feel like what you're doing to make money is changing, and I think it's a little bit, like, you're a little bit scared, but there is an offer coming in here. You don't see it coming, and it's beautiful. Like, it's gonna, like, be harvest and then reharvest. You know what I mean? This card talks about, a gardener. Somebody just harvested their whole garden, right? And look at all the fruit they have. But do you see that he has a cup too? Like, he's got something in that cup. Like, maybe it's wine, maybe it's from his last year's grove. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like what it's saying is, like, whatever you're doing is going to just keep giving you money. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just a one-time lump sum. It's like a lifetime. So, wow, that's pretty cool. Okay, so I start with Aries, and then I just go through all the signs. So the next one is Taurus. I'm going to look and see what time it is here. 9:04. Okay, so Taurus, here's what it is. It's in your first house because it's in Taurus that this is happening, right? This conjunction, Uranus and Jupiter. So here's what it says. It's in your first house itself, and don't forget, it's the Tower and the Wheel of Fortune in good conjunction, right? So it's in your first house itself. So you have a brand new confidence, new enthusiasm. You're optimistic, and you have so much personal growth coming. You could have an aha moment about how you present yourself in the world and expressing your personality. Even though you are a creature of habit, you'll be inspired to take a leap of faith. really tuning into your heart and spirit to guide you as you grow and change in empowering ways. I love that. I love that message, Spirit. Give me some tarot on Taurus. Tell me a story about Taurus in this conjunction. Okay, I see some big changes coming here. You know what I mean? Like a big choices too. Like you're gonna have to, you know, make some choices. You're gonna have to like really kind of own your power, your confidence, your ability to manifest what you want. You know what I mean? This is at the bottom of the deck. But here's what came out. You've got the Devil, the Five of Cups, and the Eight of Swords kind of all together here. And I think you've been overthinking something. And it could be fear, it could be grieving, right? Because I feel like sometimes, grief is such a big weight. And we go through so many feelings and emotions while we're grieving. And that's what that Five of Cups is about. It's about letting something go, it's about grieving. And sometimes it can be so much for us that it actually kind of becomes like a weight around our neck. You know what I mean? Like we can't move, we can't change, we can't. And I kind of feel like I don't know what happened, but it's telling me it's leaving, you know? Like it's something's big is changing. But the thing is that you kind of have to decide it yourself, right? Because you have two twos here. You got a Two of Swords and the Two of Wands. And the Two of Swords is kind of like, yep, it's a gamble. I don't know if I should do it or not. Two of Wands is choosing you. It's choosing what's best for you and your highest good and growth, right? And then I have the Empress, which is your energy, Taurus. You moving back into that Empress energy, like this is who you are. This is your house of self. Like, so you're going from this energy over here to like being worried and like scared and like all of those feelings attached to grief and overthinking, and it could even be like just confusion, right? And you're going right back into your very own energy. This is your energy. It's the Empress, and she can manifest anything. She's very powerful. You can really, move mountains here. So I kind of feel like there's a lot of growth going, right? Because that's even what that even said. It's like you're going from this energy to this, you know, like you're feeling all stuck and everything, but this is you standing in your own Taurus powerful energy, you can fix things, you can manipulate the energy, like that. And I feel like, you know, give me some more on this Empress. Tell me what she's doing. Okay, there's something starting, something like new starting. Page of Pentacles. Um, Page of Pentacles. So it could be like a new job. It could be a new way to do things. It's just what's happening though, and it's happening quite quickly here too with the Knight of Swords. But what's happening is you, like leaving this energy, this stuck energy, and kind of like just stepping back into your own power. This is definitely spiritual growth. So that's what I feel like is saying, like, you know, you get to this energy here, and you have like this brand new confidence, brand new enthusiasm. It comes from the planets. It doesn't say anything about how you get from there to there. It just says you're going from there to there. But right here it's telling me like Uranus and Jupiter are conjunct in your sign. And there's going to be huge change in who you are. And it's about knowing who you are. and you are the Empress. So thank you, Spirit. That was about a perfect message that I've ever seen. Who's here? Hello. How did you know? Can I donate to you? I have 2 months to live and I want to leave my will to you. I have approximately. Oh. Hello, Vincent. Yeah, I mean, I have Venmo and Cash App. I don't know if you want a reading, but my email is in the About Me section too. I mean, that's really, really generous of you. But if you have 2 months to live, you should live, baby. You should live. Go on a vacation. Spend that dough. That's how I feel about money. Spend it. 1559. Gemini is next. So Gemini, it's in your 12th house of spirituality. So you might have new goals and dreams. Your mental and emotional well-being and self-worth journey. You could be open to trying new forms of self-care, a new therapy or meditation. Or you want to do a deep dive into the metaphysical studies. This is a time to heal deep-seated wounds and become more centered. So this is kind of like, this house is, it's about like the house of philosophy. It's about trying to figure out, more. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if everybody feels like that, but I kind of always have felt sort of like drawn to figure out the bigger picture. Like, who's God? Where is God? Like, I want to be hanging out with God. You know what I mean? So I kind of went all over the place with religious ideology, and I ended up here with the tarot, and I feel like it's probably told me more truth than anything else has. So let's see what's going on for Gemini in their 12th house of spirituality. I can't wait. Angel spirits, guides, ancestors, archangels. Any guys, Geminis out there watching? Okay, Temperance. So something's changing. It's your energy. And you're sitting here wondering, like, where should I put my energy in? Like, I've been doing this for such a long time. Is it worth it? Right? So I feel like you're kind of like asking yourself, which way do I go? Yeah. I feel like you get to this place, Two of Swords, where you're just not even sure what direction to go. This is a super cool card about surrendering, right? Because I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I never, like, when I'm always talking about like doing the wishes and stuff on the moon, like most of the time I don't really even know what I want. Do you? Like, I don't even know what to wish for. My life isn't that bad. It's pretty good. I mean, if I could wish to have my son come back alive, maybe I would wish that, but it's probably not going to happen. So I just say thank you, right? And so right here it is, like you're sitting here and you're like, your energy has changed. And now you're wondering, like, which direction do I go? Like, where should I put my energy? And I don't know if you really understand which way to go. So you're asking your higher self, like, lead me, lead the way. And you're surrendering it, right? And here's the way. It's about love. It's about leading with love. I mean, I feel like that is kind of a message. Like, if you're really, really confused about what way to go or where to put your energy, like, love is always a good place to put it. You know what I mean? Like, from your heart space, go to the store and contact as many people as you can, just like making them smile or whatever like that, right? Did you know? I didn't. Hello. Okay, let's see. Let's see what else we can get for Gemini for a little 12th house energy. Okay, Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like, yeah, I feel like there's some kind of confusion or something that you're kind of cutting yourself free from. I feel like you've been sort of in a rut, maybe overthinking, something like that. It could be about a child, like you're overthinking about a child. I don't know, but I just got that message. So I kind of feel like if you are, I feel like the message is that use all the strength that you have to hold your tongue and just offer love. Do you know what I mean? Like, when you're dealing with your kids and adult kids too, and like you just want to tell them like what you know what I mean, like you're making a mistake right now and they don't want to hear. And so I'm wondering if it's like that, and if you're just like seriously don't know what to do. This has been a really struggling situation, and the answer is always to be kind, to come from your heart space, and you can pray or talk to your higher self, meditate, and say like, "Can you deal with this? Because I just want my human wants to slap the bejesus out of them. They're just being crazy." Um, and your higher self is like, I would love to help you out, right? I feel like also like Wheel of Fortune is doing something with your money or the way you feel about yourself, like your value. And I think like maybe in the past you haven't really felt very valuable, maybe in life, but something is turning here. And I think, and it definitely could have to do with money because it's the Queen of Pentacles, right? She's grounded, stable, solid. She can manifest, but she knows her value and she's not hurting for money, right? So let's get some more. Yeah, I almost feel like there could be something here for you about helping other people too, because I feel like you've been through a lot. The Nine of Wands is here, but it's the good Nine of Wands. This is the high side Nine of Wands. So we have two different stories about Nine of Wands, and it can mean like I've had so much bad shit happen to me in my life that everything bad always happens to me. Could be that one. But this Nine of Wands isn't. This guy came back from the war. He's been in a bunch of wars, right? But he made it. Look at his heart, wide open. His hands are even open. His arms are spread open, like his heart chakra is open. What he's doing is he's sharing his stories, his war stories. Like this guy could have PTSD, and maybe you do too, right? But when you figure out, like, and I wish you could see here. Let me show you. You've got all these cards. Like, this is about transmuting energy, right? It's about changing your energy, changing the way you feel about something. Wheel of Fortune is coming in to help you. It's making you feel stable. I think there could be money attached to the healing. You know what I mean? Like you're healing people. And I feel like you are sitting here wondering here in this one, where should I put my energy? So far, my life has sucked. Nine of Wands. Like, I don't even know if it's worth it to even, get up today. And that's the Wheel of Fortune coming in saying, like, oh my God, I'm going to show you the value of every experience you've ever gone through. Because you're valuable to this universe. You're valuable to other people who are going through the same thing, you know? So I feel like this is a super cool reading. Spirit, give me some advice for Gemini. Advice for Gemini. Oh, 10 of Pentacles is what I see. 10 of Pentacles flipped over. So I feel like, yeah, I do feel like money's coming in. You've got a king here. Like, so honestly, there's an emperor down here that all flipped out, but I'm just keeping the 10 of Pentacles because what I'm seeing is like, you know, 10 of Pentacles is like being stable, financially stable, and I think that's what's coming for you. When you ask yourself, should I put any more energy in? Should I get up this morning? Spirit is saying like, oh yeah, on 420, you're going to be bouncing your ass out of bed. Gemini, bouncing out. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen. But I'm a Gemini. You want to know what I'm doing on the 20th? I'm reading cards in public at a metaphysical fair. And I was just thinking like, oh my God, am I going to get to help someone? Really? Oh, I'm so excited. Sometimes you find out what your gifts are. You know what I mean? When you go out there just offering it, you know, 22, no, 25, 28 for Cancer. Let's see here. Pisces. Okay, Cancer. I really hate mean people. Here's your reading, Cancer. It's in your 11th house of friendships and community and networking. You may have a fresh, electric, new energy to put toward collaborating with others. 11th house is also about long-term wishes. So you could get an epiphany about fast-tracking a desire that's been close to your heart for a long time. How do I get rid of demons? I just don't, I don't deal with that kind of thing. I just don't. I don't give dark energy any attention at all. I don't know what to say to you. Yeah, I just don't give it any attention, and I just don't. I was kind of raised in a religion where we were kind of afraid of it. I was afraid of that kind of energy my whole life. And like I said, I've been just sort of prone to this whole like light thing, like what's the truth kind of thing, like this philosophical piece of me is huge. And I decided a long time ago that I wasn't going to give any more thought or energy to things like the devil and demon. Like, I'm not saying they don't exist or they do exist. I'm just saying in my little timeline of reality, they don't fucking exist here in my life. I don't have it. Okay. I love it when people think that people that use cards don't work with Jesus. It pisses me off. You don't know. You just don't even know. So, like, these cards don't say Jesus isn't the way. These cards tell us how to get closer to our higher self. So, 11th house of friendships for Cancer. New energy, fresh energy. Tell me about Uranus and Jupiter conjunction. Wow. Did you see that? You've got 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, and the Judgment card. So what I feel like is there's something pretty cool going on for you, 11th house of friendships. I feel like 3 of Cups, you could be reconciling with friends that you haven't seen for a long time or family members. I do feel like there's a body-soul alignment coming in because the Judgment card is here. And that is really about body, mind, and soul alignment. You see all those dots up the middle of that kind of like DNA sort of strand. Those are the chakras in our body, right? And that's how our soul talks to us, is through our chakra system. So I feel like when there is a total alignment of those chakras and you're communicating back and forth with your higher self on a regular, right? I feel like that's what's happening. A lot of happy stuff. 10 of Pentacles here. You could be going to like a reunion, or maybe people just showing up. Okay. And I feel like something's happening here. Like, because this reunion with somebody here, it's somebody that you feel a little guarded against. I don't know if you knew this person as a child or what, but I feel like they are a family member. And I feel like somehow they made you feel small or something as a child. And I feel like that is what's lining up here, like reconciliation. Things are being made fair. I see the justice card here, which is you figuring out like what you learned from it, what it gave to you. You know what I mean? What did it give to them? Tell me what this relationship and it looks like it was okay. Well, it directed you toward your higher self, right? Towards your soul. And I feel like you're meditating. Meditating means listening to all of you who think that we don't deal with Jesus here, because we do. We love Jesus here. And so, what meditation is about is something that Jesus actually did all the time. He would go heal a bunch of people, and then he'd split, and he'd be gone for a week or a month, and his apostles are like going, where'd he go? He's meditating. You know why? Because he was tapping into his higher self. Yep, you heard it. So what's happening here is amending offenses in a family. There was something that happened. It could have been a very long time ago when you were a kid. Someone's coming in. There's new information about this situation, and it's being squashed. It's being blown away, right? I feel like this is something that you've been talking to your higher self about. It could be about a child. It could be about love. But I feel like whatever it was is going to work out really good. Okay, let's see. Leo. Sorry, you guys. 32, 38. 10th house of career. Time to make your mark at work. So you'll be getting recognition, a raise, a promotion. People notice you suddenly. You'll enjoy more freedom and autonomy. Your hard work is paying off. Okay. Something about work for you, Leo. So maybe you're getting employee of the month. I don't know. Somehow I sort of feel like the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction is bigger than employee of the month. Bigger. It's a Tower card and the Wheel of Fortune card in tarot, which tells me something pretty cool is happening in the sky for us. And for you, Leo, it's about work. Okay, look at the Judgment card here. Remember that last Judgment card I showed you guys if you were here? Remember, and it had all the chakras lined up inside the DNA? Well, this is another Judgment card. And it's kind of like about your soul coming out to lead the way. Look at it. It's whistling its own tune. It's got somewhere specific to go. Your soul knows what it's doing here. It knows how to get there. Where are you going? To clarity, so that you can make a decision. Okay, because I feel like maybe you guys have been kind of like on the fence about something, right? Like what to do. You're getting clear on where to go and what to walk away from. Justice coming in. Okay, so honestly, I kind of feel like there's some of you getting a huge promotion, really, is what I'm seeing here. Like there's Page of Pentacles and then King. So I don't know, but that looks like a big promotion bump up if you're talking about work, right? And I feel like there's something here that you're unclear about. Two of Swords, like, should I do something or shouldn't I do something? I feel like you're walking away from that because you see the justice. Whoops. Tell me what the justice is for Leo spirit. Okay. You know what? I mean, I feel like you're walking completely away from something in the work arena because there's a new offer coming in. And I feel like it's going to completely change your life because the death card is here, right? And it's like you're walking through one door, closing it, and then opening another door, right? So I kind of feel like, yeah, something's changing in your work, maybe a whole new one. And that's why you're confused, because I think you get this offer and then you don't know what to do. It's kind of a gamble in this, right? She's blindfolded, she's throwing the knife at the target, right? And she's not quite sure, but I feel like what you're going to end up doing is going ahead and taking the new job, because it's better. It's going to bring more stability into your life, and I feel like more money too, you know like maybe you've been balancing on shit for money. You've got this Two of Pentacles here, like, so money maybe not that great. I feel like some of you could be like maybe even like going to school or something. But what I see more than anything is like there's a huge, like, universal pull for you, like, right? I see it being your higher self, but also the Six of Wands is here. And Six of Wands is spirit, right? And so spirit is like guiding you somewhere new. And it's right toward this energy here. So let's talk about it. So you go from the Page, which is like a child, right? Brand new, first day, to the King of Pentacles. Now, as far as money is concerned with the King of Pentacles, the story behind that guy is King Midas, right? And he could actually manifest anything he wants. You know what I mean? Anything at all. Um, Everything you touch turns to gold. Remember him? That's the energy. Like, you're going quickly, jumping from page to. So you leave this job. Maybe it's kind of scary because you don't know, but I feel like it ain't going to be long, and you're going to be like, I don't know, running it. Or maybe you're even hired to be the boss. I don't know, but it looks pretty good, Leo. Let's look at Virgo. 38, 40. Okay, Virgo. It's in your 9th house, Virgo. And that's the house of adventure and higher learning. It's a time of tremendous personal growth and tapping into the side of you that wants to be a free spirit. You crave learning. You crave learning opportunities. Sorry. And you'll feel this now, whether it's an invitation to spread your wings, or book a long distant trip, or a chance to work with a mentor and hone a skill that's close to your heart. You'll be feeling more creative and open to philosophies and perspectives. Virgo, ninth house of adventure and higher learning. How fun is that? Got any Virgo placements out there, guys? Virgo, angels, spirits, and guides, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Can you help me out with this energy on the chat? Can you? Okay. You know what they just told me? Light incense, Tina. Light of incense. I didn't say I was God. But we are definitely connected to God. We have a piece of Him. That's our soul. And I'm sorry you don't feel the connection, sir, Commander. Okay, Virgo, you start out the reading with your own card with the Hermit. I feel like something's going on where you've been sort of in a lot of anxiety. And you've been talking to your higher self about it. I feel like you have a cool new idea. And I think you're manifesting something. Ninth house of adventure. All right, so I think what you're sad about is somebody. I think it's love. It's a love situation. It's something maybe it didn't work out or something, because you got the King and Queen of Cups here, and then the Six of Cups, right? And I think you're thinking about it. You've been talking to your higher self about it. I do feel like you have surrendered it. And I think something new is coming in. I think there's someone coming in to offer you something, and it could very well be this person from the past, right? Coming in to try and make it right. I feel like you're trying to manifest a new beginning with this person, and I think it's coming in. I feel like you feel like this person is your wish fulfillment, but here's what I'm seeing about this person, okay? I feel like they're a lot of work. I feel like there's some kind of toxic energy here telling me about this relationship. The devil card is here, right? And maybe it's not even something you even saw, because you've got the devil and the moon card, and they're both kind of reflecting each other. See how the dark stuff in the background, he does not see it. So the devil card is it's about fear. It's about addiction, right? So it could be about a codependent relationship even, right? So there was something unhealthy or toxic in this relationship, and you did not see it, but when you finally did, I think it made you really emotional. And I think what's happening is you're trying to invite this back into your life. You're trying to manifest it, for them to come back so you could have a different outcome this time, right? Because you feel like they're your wish fulfillment. And so there you are manifesting it. So what's going to be the outcome here? What's going to be the outcome here? Well, I feel like with this specific person, I think that the outcome is going to still be heartbreak. For some reason, because that's what I'm seeing with the Three of Swords. It's kind of stabbed in the heart. It's like a really bad heart pain. And I kind of feel like maybe what the advice is that maybe you need to do some work on yourself, loving yourself, possibly even um, learning how to protect yourself from certain energies like that one, because you've been in some kind of anxiety about this situation for a long time. And I feel like as soon as you start putting work into yourself, and what I mean by that is, like, you know how when we're in a relationship and we put like all of our energy into the other person, um, and then we just kind of like, we just kind of forget who we even are, what we even want. We revolve around them. And I'm feeling like I don't think that's the way. Like, I see you're trying to manifest this person back, but I feel like instead, like, maybe what the advice is to kind of like, you first, you got to figure out who you are yourself, like in your own skin. Like, you are powerful, you are valuable, you are beautiful. You know, you have to own those things. You have to really believe those things. And then something's coming in, something new, something different. And it's kind of like directly given to you from spirit. You see, like that picture shows three of pentacles, like, right, that angel is handing that guy a harp. Spirit told me one time that that means that they're giving you the music to your own soul. So I feel like, you know, this wish fulfillment is coming, but I don't, you know, I don't 100% think it's another person. I think it's you discovering you. I hope that makes sense, Virgo. Because I sometimes I feel like, you know, like this whole reading looked like you're sort of lost in this other person, and maybe lost a little bit of yourself, right? Let me see what's going on here with this. Because I'm going to go ahead and take a break. And I don't really like the energy of the chat room right now. So, yeah, I'm going to figure out how to block that commander guy. And maybe I'll be back tonight and maybe I won't. But I love you guys. Talk to you later.